no. It's you. You are the magic, not me. I'm just a simple everyday guy, just doing my thing, hanging out, being cool. But you're magic.
Come on, dude. You bring these sandwiches to our office every day, and just it's amazing. I mean, who does that? Bring sandwiches to the buddies in the office?
I
You
just like
are
to do good things for people, like what do they call that? They give a good deed a day or something like that. I just love to spread the joy.
It is joy. I mean, sandwich with smoked fish, and this is this is here in the US. It's not Canada where smoked fish is more common. People around here they don't know what smoked fish is.
Oh yeah, I love smoking fish, man. That's one of the things I love to do. It's my pastime. We go out fishing. We go out to the ocean. We catch all kinds of great fish, whitefish and salmon, and all kinds of cool things. And then I bring it back home and we smoke a whole bunch of it. My dad taught me all these cool things on how to hickory smoke and use different kind of smokes. It's so cool. I should show you someday. I could go on and on.
I want to see it, man. You know, back in Russia, my father used to smoke fish in the old tractor.
Get out. A tractor?
Yeah.
I think I'd like your old man. It sounds like I could learn a lot from him. Is he still alive?
He's not good anymore. I mean, he has this terrible pain in his knees and shoulders, so he's not smoking anymore. He's just watching TV all day.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
Cynthia, I tell you, I drink vodka, I watch TV. I no longer like fish smoking. You stop bothering me. I don't want to smoke fish anymore. I watch TV, I drink vodka. That's it. Life is like that.
But the people down at the store are expecting your fish.
Babushka, I told you, I don't do that anymore. I have retired.
Okay, but they have no one else to sell them fish. And plus the fact that we could make more money if you would go out to the tractor and put the fish in it.
Babushka, this is important show I watch. I watch this Bachelor. I need to see this man marry American girl or Chinese girl. It's important. I need to keep track.
You are watching things that make people's brains turn to pumpkin, pudding. Pudding. That's what word I'm thinking.
Pudding. Yes.
Pudding.
I like pudding. Why not you make pudding while I watch my Bachelor eat pudding?
But your brain is turning to pudding. You don't want your brain to go away yet. You're only 65. You have 20 more years to go at least.
I don't want to die 20 years. I want to die in 30 years, Babushka. Don't tell me I die in 20
Then get your ass off the couch and get down there and make some smoked fish.
It's too much work. I rather see this fat guy if he marry the Chinese girl or American girl. And then what happens?
You are a lazy ass. You are a lazy ass.
Edit, Hamid stays. Yes, my father. Dad, I brought you this smoked fish. This is from my friend.
It's not good. It's not done.
Come on.
Smoke is not, it's going sideways. Smoke needs to go up, not sideways.
But you don't have any other fish. I mean, when was it the last time when you ate your own smoked fish?
It was November 2014. It was so
And you kept telling how much you miss smoked fish and now you don't want to eat it?
This is not smoked well. This is a disgrace to fish smoked.
Don't be so mean to this fish. I think it's an amazing fish.
I mean, it's okay. It's not my fish. You know, that tractor, the shiny
It's
red
not
tractor, I
yours,
tried.
but it's a good smoked fish. Just try it. I want to see you eating it.
You came all the way from New York to bring me smoked fish. This why you came to our
Yes,
village.
Dad, because I love you and I want to treat you with things that whenever I hear you saying that you miss eating something or you miss doing something, I try to give you that experience.
You love me. You love your dad. I thought
I
you
love you,
disappointed.
Dad.
Thought you
I mean,
disappointed.
Mom passed long time ago, and all my life is for you now.
But you don't like my girlfriend Babushka.
Oh. This is a new update of your relationship. She's your girlfriend now?
What did you just say? You said you lost your mom, no? What did you just
That
say?
was a long time ago.
So what do you mean update my relationship? What is my babushka? What is she been before that is now update?
Well, I thought you're just neighbors. I didn't know she's your girlfriend.
You seem disappointed.
I think that it would be really good for you to have a companion, but the last time I saw her, she was kind of not in the mood of being girlfriend. That's why I'm surprised. That's all. I mean, she
Well,
was
I
kind of.
consider babushka my girlfriend. She may not consider me her boyfriend, but that's her problem.
Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, that happens.
It doesn't have to be mutual. It could be she my girlfriend, I'm not.
Hamid, stay. Welcome everyone to my TV show, How to Smoke Fish the Easy Way. We got
Oh,
new ways to do it now. You don't
oh,
need your tractors anymore. You don't need any special things. You can just buy my special design smoker. You just plug it in, you sit down, you watch TV, you press magic button, and it starts smoking for you. No
oh.
problem. Only 35 rubles down, 35 a month for 12 months if you sign up today. Come down. Give us a call. Ask for Boris. If Boris is not there, ask for Igor. Igor will help you if Boris can't help you. Try our smoked fish. You will like it. Comes in 15 different smoke flavors. You have to try this now. Don't wait. Buy now. 666-123-547. That's 666-123-547. Buy today. You won't regret it.
Babushka, let's buy this thing. We can have smoked while I'll watch TV. We can have smoked fish. Call
You
this
sure
number.
you want to spend the money on this thing?
Well, then I can watch my TV and we can have smoked fish. Babushka, you're my girlfriend. You should be happy.
I am happy, but the store is not happy, and they keep telling me how unhappy they are, and it bothers me that the store that I go to all the time and try to buy things from there, they continuously bug me about the fact that you don't have any fish in there.
Babushka, this will solve all our problems. I can continue watching fish. Bachelor, actually, that man, he chose Chinese girl. He chose Chinese girl. I was disappointed. I thought he was gonna choose the girl from New York. But then next week is gonna be very important because then she has an illegitimate sister that we don't know what she's gonna do because he likes to do things in the other side of the wall. But then, Babushka, what happens is that if I have my smoked fish, I can continue watching this and learn what happens with them. It's very important to me and our relationship as boyfriend girlfriend.
Fascinating. Well, all right then. I guess we'll do that.
Perfect.
don't know any other way around it.
Perfect. I
Did
like it.
anyone ever mention to you that you're very stubborn?
Well, a couple of times my wife, before she passed away, you know, we didn't have enough food, so she kind of, but I stopped making fish. It was too traumatic to make me fish. I did not want to have that pain.
Hmm. But you don't mind the oh, I don't know. So that's a very strange opinion.
Babushka, this we will have smoked fish. I will watch TV. You will knit. We will be a happy family. Again,
Okay.
about knitting. I like you to knit.
I like
Nad-
knitting.
Edit, sorry. Nadia, please. So how was your trip to the old country? Did you see the old man?
Yeah, I
What did he
was
think of the smoked
expecting
fish?
more enthusiasm to the fish.
Oh, yeah. What did he say?
You know, those old guys, they always say nothing is as good as they make it, but he ate it all and he sucked all the bones. And I was leaving and I saw him the next day sucking the bones from yesterday that he already sucked before. So I think even though he said that it's not as good as his fish, but he really loved it.
That's great. I love that story. That's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I know these old folks are get a little crusty after they get after a certain age, but well, that's just warms my heart. That makes me feel good.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Like, I went to the bathroom at night and he was sitting there in front of the TV and sucking the fish bone like a lollipop.
That's amazing. You know, maybe he just misses smoking his own fish. He just doesn't want to do all the work because, the body's just not quite as limber as it used to be, right?
Yeah, yeah, I bet he does.
Well, what else happened on the trip? Did you do anything else? Go anywhere else?
I went fishing with my old friends and I brought like a bag this big full of fish. I really don't know how to cook it.
You brought it back with you from the old country?
Yep.
Oh, wow. I must have put it on ice then. That was a long trip.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I had a cooler full of ice and now it's in my fridge. I really don't know what to do with that fish.
Well, did your old man ever show you how to smoke fish?
Ah, stupid of me, but I was reluctant to learn and now I have no idea how to do things like that.
Well,
The only
would
thing
you
I
like
know
me to
is
show
how
you?
to
I
put
I
them on
can
the stick and put over the fire.
I well, that's kind of the way I do it. I mean, I have a little device where we can put it in there so you don't have to stand there all day. But if you like, I'd be happy to come over and show you one day.
Yeah, that would really cool. I will buy some beer and well, we better don't watch sport, otherwise we may put our fish, turn our fish into coal, charcoal.
Yeah, that would not be good. That would not be good. You definitely do have to kind of watch the
Did
fish a little bit.
Nadia stay? So tell me, you have been coming to these therapy sessions for the last, what is it, 16 months. And you said that your father kind of just stopped fishing, this smoking the fish, but it's like something happened. Something had happened to him, and then nobody knows what the hell happened. He was just one day he was smoking the fish, and the other he wasn't. And it's very strange that that affected you when you think this is more than just a fish. You think there is something else.
As you recommended me, I decided to go to the process of smoking myself. So I have a friend coming over this weekend to show me how to smoke the fish. And when I start doing it, I expect to remember.
So this was so traumatic for you that you don't even remember what happened. That this is just, you just remember your father suddenly becoming very strange. Like he was very lively, he was smoking his own fish, and then one day he just kind of gave up and just sat there in front of the TV and never got up, right?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
must have been
yeah.
traumatic for
So
you.
I'm gonna smoke my own fish, and maybe I'm gonna turn into my own father. Maybe
No,
this is
I
just a
think that's a good
destiny.
idea for you to smoke your fish, because I think this is something traumatic happened when your father is that last day. We don't know what happened to him, why he suddenly stopped, and he never talked about it. And it's almost like your mother died from this. Your mother died from this transformation of your father into something not so good.
Well, I think it will be too much to say because, of course, things are connected, but such is life. I mean, in life, when we live together, one thing leads to another. It's always like
So
this.
tell me, when you went there, you told me that you took this fish for him, and he really criticized the fish, very much so.
Thank
He
you.
said it's not well done, and yet you
He
said,
criticizes everything.
but you said he ate the whole thing and he even sucked the bones several days.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
very
he did.
strange.
No, it's not strange. I mean, a lot of people do that secretly.
It's like he has a love-hate with the fish.
Edit, Cynthia, please, as my friend. So this girl is something else. Like she's just so cool. I mean, she just came back from her trip to visit her dad, right? And her dad used to smoke fish back in the old country. Like was I don't know if it was somewhere in Eastern Europe or somewhere, I guess. And I don't know. She said she never learned how to do it from her old man, but when I offered to show her, she was very enthusiastic. So I'm kind of liking this girl. I'm thinking maybe there's something there.
Well, maybe there is something there. I mean, it's been a long time since you showed any interest in anybody.
Yeah, well, after you lose a loved one, and Sheila and I were together for 15 years before her accident.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I'd find anybody like Sheila. So
Well, you just
this,
never know. And
this girl's
suddenly
different. This
the
girl's this
universe
girl's cool.
drops her right there in your lap, right?
Yeah,
That
I feel a little guilty though.
why is that?
Well, I kind of feel like Sheila's watching me, right? And I feel like I'd be cheating on her if I
Do
was.
you think Sheila would want you to spend the rest of your life by yourself? Seriously?
I don't know. I mean, she never liked it when I looked at other women.
But that's when she was on the planet with you. I mean, she's someplace else now. And from
Yeah.
what I understand, people who are over there are very happy and they're looking down and they're trying to help us.
What do you think, Sheila, honey? Do you think it's okay?
Yeah, you should talk to her.
Do you still talk to, you know?
Fred? Yes,
Yeah.
I talk to Fred all the time. Yes, he sends me all kinds of funny little signals.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
When was the last time you talked with Fred?
Oh, earlier this morning. Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, how does he like to, show up for you?
Well, I was debating about whether I should use um, plum jelly or grape jelly. And so I got them both out of the refrigerator and I said, Fred, which one of these should I use? And immediately the grape jelly fell on the floor and busted.
Get out.
Yeah, it's true.
No way. That's magic.
Yeah. that's what happens when you're on the other side. You can do things like that.
And this is like not the first time something like that's happened
No,
since Fred's been gone.
no, not at all. Happens all the time. I just got used to it after a while. He's still here. But it kind of bothers me that he hasn't kind of moved on. I'm a little concerned about that. But on the other hand, I really have no control over that situation. Just like you have no control over, you know.
Yeah, Sheila. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't really interfere in my life.
Edith
Well,
Williams stay. So Boris, I buy this chicken, I mean this fish smoking thing while I watch TV, while I was watching the ad. I didn't remember, Boris, until a month later when I contacted you, that you, the ad man, were actually my friend. I did not remember, Boris, but then I remember that guy seems awfully familiar. And there we are, 3 months later, Boris.
what is your name again?
Mikhail.
Mikhail.
Yes.
Mikhail.
We used to go to the elementary school together. And then don't you
Mika?
remember?
Mika, is that you, Mika?
Yes, yes.
I can't believe it. I didn't you
Remember
have
that
beard
day
now. You
with
didn't have
Mrs.
beard before.
John? You see, remember with Mrs. Goransky, we got into trouble. Remember that day?
Oh,
You
yeah. Krabby
you were
Koransky, we called her.
looking at my homework, trying to cheat. She saw that I let you. We got in detention, Mikhail.
Yeah. I remember Krabby
25
Koransky. Yeah.
years. It's been 25 years since I last saw you, Mikhail. But then I'm like, I mean, my name is Mikhail, Boris. I saw you, and then like this looks like
Mikhail,
Boris.
how are your fingers? She slapped you pretty hard, quite a few times on the knuckles. I thought
That
you were going to
was
lose your fingers.
that was 40 years ago, Boris. It's okay.
I know, but your fingers, she make them like
Yes,
bleeding.
yes. So Boris, this is amazing. You live in Moscow and have a good life, and that is amazing that you moved on and became a big time TV.
I'm an inventor too. I invented that smokes machine, the automatic smokes machine. You got one,
You
right?
actually invented that. I thought you were just advertising it, Boris. You actually invented it.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to admit it on TV. It's like putting a target on my head. But I wanted to advertise it because I knew how to sell it.
That is amazing, Boris. That is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Tell me, what are you doing with yourself now?
Not much, Boris. That's why I bought your fisher, because on that day that you remember, Boris, you are the only person that day what happened. But then after that day, I couldn't smoke fish anymore. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to remind you what happened that day, but that day was pretty traumatic for me. You are the only person who knows it, Boris. You are the only person on this planet who knows what happened on that day.
Yeah, it was very sad. You know
Well,
what?
it wasn't so much sad, it was surprising.
I cannot tell you how much I had difficulty when I make this invention, that I thought maybe I shouldn't go sell it because maybe you would see it and it would not be good for you, bring back lots of bad memories.
I wouldn't say they're bad memories, Boris. It's not the thing that happened to us that day. It wasn't bad. It was just weird. Remember, Boris, it was we were taken places and told things that it was just, I could never recover from that, Boris.
Well, when you meet KGB, you're never going to be the same after that.
That is true. KGB was one of the things that happened to us that day, but there were many things. KGB is just one of them.
Hamid, flashback, KGB. I want to know exactly what you are doing here, sir.
I was going to fishing with my friend Boris, but then this voice said things to me, and it led me to the cave. I didn't know what that cave was. I had no idea there was a cave. But the next thing you know, this voice is giving me instructions what to do, how to open the cave. I did not know anything. I'm not a spy. I don't know anything. I had no idea.
You are talking like a crazy man. I think we should put you away.
The voice told me that KGB would come after me. But the voice said I should do this anyways.
And what are you accomplishing by being here?
It is something about the door in your heart, Colonel Polanski. I know that that's not the name. You just say P, but I know your name because the voice tells me your name is Colonel Polanski.
That seems very odd that you should know my name.
I know that the number of times your wife has cheated on you. I know a lot of things. Voice tells me everything.
My wife has cheated on me?
Your wife, Olga. Yes. She has cheated with your brother, with your uncle.
You know my wife's name? That means you must know my wife. Have you been cheating with my wife?
I don't know your wife. She's a blonde. She has green eyes, and she likes her vodka with a touch of lemon juice. But I don't know anything about your wife.
It seems very specific that you would know those things about my wife. I think you must know my wife, and I'm going to find out. You may think you are innocent, and
I remember the voice tells me, Colonel Polanski, that when you were a child, your father used to call you and make fun of you because of your left foot is about an inch shorter than your right foot.
Strange that you should know these things about my feet.
And the mole on your back of your neck, that kids would make fun of you, Colonel Polanski.
Editsky, Cynthia, stay.
Okay, I'm staying. Okay.
I tell you, I don't know that much about Mikhail. He likes to smoke fish. I don't know why you put me in this cell. I don't know much about him. The voice, I don't know the voice. He talks to his fish. I don't know.
Did he know things about you, personal things about you that you didn't know about you?
No, we were friends since kids. We used to go to the same teachers in school. We had some pretty mean son of a gun teachers, I'll tell you what.
He knew
they were not nice.
Things about me that I've never told anyone. I find that very strange.
Yeah, he knows some things about other people that he's never met before. And yet he is right. He's accurate. And I think it's the fish. I think the fish talks to him. Something about the way he smokes that fish in his stupid tractor. I don't know how it comes to his brain, but somehow he gets these messages. He calls it the voice. I don't know what this voice is.
We're going to keep him in here, so you don't need to worry about him anymore. But
well, he's a friend. I worry about him staying here. You people are pretty rough, you know.
What?
You don't have the best reputation with the Russian public.
Excuse me. You are talking to a KGB officer.
Yes, I know.
We do
I
our
just
duty.
being honest. You want me to tell truth, right? I just tell you what I know.
We do what we need to do. And
yes, that is true.
I need to make sure that he stays here because he is a detriment to our society. Because if he knows things like this, he can go and tell anyone things that we don't want him to tell.
Nadia, come as the jail guard, prison guard. back in
Prison
40
guard.
years ago or something. So I tell you, you let me go, and I will have the voice tell me everything that you want to know. You just
Oh,
let me go.
of course, you all say so, and then you just tell me some bullshit.
I say no bullshit. The voice don't tell bullshit. The voice only tell truth. I could tell you how your sister used to steal your green shirt. Then she that day it was on the November 17th actually. The voice says that the green shirt your sister stole the green shirt, put tomato juice over it, then she put it back in your closet, and you never knew where that tomato juice come from. It was your sister who stole
Who
your.
the hell told you that story?
The voice tells me this
I
affected you.
don't
This
believe
is
in
the reason
voices.
you are a prison guard right now, is because of that tomato juice on that shirt.
I don't believe in voices.
And that day, when your mother called you in the room and she didn't give you any cookies, it was because she had given all the cookies to your brother. But you knew that already. That's why you hated your mother so much.
Okay, this is about my past. There is nothing useful in this information. I don't think I want to risk my job.
The girl you
I
fancy,
mean, if you helped me to win a lottery
the
or
girl you
do a
fancy,
deal on
the
crypto
girl you
trading,
fancy, the girl you fancy, Olga, who's actually the wife of Colonel Polonsky, you should not sleep with her again, because now Colonel Polonsky is going to look for he's going to actually this time come after, look behind the curtain, which is where you usually hide.
tell me more because,
And you are not the only one for Olga. Olga sleeps around with many men. She told you that she loves you and you're special because of your poetry and because you can recite Pushkin to her. But that is just one part of Olga that was telling you stuff. It wasn't the whole Olga. That part of Olga was telling you the truth, but the rest of Olga was not. You're going to get in trouble and get killed if you continue going out with Olga.
I would appreciate if you told me how to get together with her, not all these warnings.
Olga is Colonel Polanski's wife. He could have you killed. He could have put a bag on your head, take you out, and shoot you. You should not go out with Olga. Olga is danger.
Well, I knew it that she's his wife even without your voices.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something that is not gonna sound good.
What?
There is a man who rides a horse. And sometimes when he rides that horse drinks water. That's all I can tell you.
You know what? I think I'm gonna use earplugs because you just say some bullshit and you want to trade this bullshit. You want me to break the law just to listen more of this
No,
bullshit.
you don't uphold the law. You stop the law from being upheld. That's what you do.
I mean, state. Pulatsky here. I have heard things about you, and I personally think we are going to have you transferred to another location because you have said some things to people that I don't like.
Colonel Polanski, my dear friend, you are a good man, but you are inside, you are like a rat inside a hamster wheel. It's not good for you. It's challenging for a rat. The voice tells me the rat inside the hamster wheel will choose darkness over chimneys. That is not good. That is not
What
good.
you say makes no sense whatsoever. You're talking about a rat in a hamster wheel and choosing chimneys. I don't understand anything you're talking about. And it makes no sense. And you're contaminating my prison here. We are going to have your friend.
Exactly. Thank you, Colonel Polanski. I am a contaminator. I contaminate so much that being in my space would contaminate the rest of the people and the rest of your prison. And the more contamination is, the dangers it is, then it gets corrupted, Colonel Polanski. So you should let me go because you don't want to have your world contaminated and corrupted, Colonel Polanski.
I am not letting you go. I'm sending you to another prison, one in Siberia, where you can't talk to anybody.
You don't understand. The voice says that would not be wise, Colonel Polanski.
And why not? What does the voice say is going to happen if I turn you over there?
There is an owl who
An
flies
owl?
only on Saturdays, but then he does a counterclockwise and goes straight to the eye of the monkey. That is why.
That makes no sense either. And to the eye of the monkey. What's a monkey? Monkeys don't live in here. Like we live in Russia, for Christ's sake. My God, what are you talking about, man?
It saddens me that you don't see the wisdom of your own grandmother, Colonel Polanski. Your grandmother, the very special poet that nobody knew she's a poet.
How do you know my grandmother's a poet?
Nobody knew it, she was a poet. But you knew it, Colonel Polanski. You knew it, Borishka, as she called you, Borishka. She would sing for you her poetry about the monkey and the fish.
Edit. Nadja, come. How do you do? I am sorry to interrupt you in your home here in North America, but I come from your father's world and I have some stories to tell you. I'm wondering if you would have some
Stories?
time. Yes, some stories.
Okay, coming in, and I just finished baking cookies. You want some tea with fresh cookies?
Oh, that would be very nice. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm here to tell you the story of why your father stopped smoking fish.
Oh, I wanted to know it for a long time.
Well, I know that.
So what happened?
I know that. Thank you for the cookies and the tea. I wanted to tell you many years ago, but I didn't know how to bring it to you, so I decided to come now because I'm worried about him. He's not himself anymore. He's very boring. He just watches TV all the time. It's very sad. But anyway, the story is I don't know. Did you know that he was captured by KGB?
No, I never heard about it. I
Oh
mean,
yes,
why? He's a
before you
simple man.
before you were born, he used to always smoke things. Well, these fish in the tractor. You remember that? Yeah, I know, because he was doing it even when you were born. But they
Yeah.
took him. They took him one day. I guess this was after you left. You know, to go on your own in Moscow or where I don't remember where you went, but you weren't home anymore, and they took him, and they took me too. They took me They took
Yo?
him, KGB, and then they sent him to Siberia because he kept talking about the voice. When you were growing up, did you ever hear him talking about the voice? Told him this, the voice told him that.
Yeah, I thought it's like the
Edith,
age, you know?
Cynthia, come.
Oof.
Colonel Polanski, don't do this. You won't get away with this. Don't make a clone of me and put that clone back and send me to Siberia. That is not good, Colonel Polanski. I cannot help you. Don't do that. Don't make a clone of me. Don't do
I'm
that.
going to make a clone of you, and it's going to make more sense for your family than you.
Colonel Polanski, don't do that. I am not going to help you. I am not going to tell you anything. It doesn't matter if you send me to Siberia. I will destroy everything. Don't make a clone of me. My daughter, my wife, they deserve better, Colonel Polanski. Don't make a clone of me.
No, I've already decided, and you're being transferred, and we're making a clone of you before you leave. That's all I have to say. Because you are annoying and you are destructive, and we want you gone.
That is not why you're moving me to Siberia, and you know it. You know it. That is why you're not doing it, because you want to get information from me to help you with your promotion in KGB, Colonel Polanski. That is what you want to do.
You can say that all you want to, but I'm very happy where I am.
No, you're not. You think you can get your wife, the voice tells me. You think you can keep your wife with you if you become a general and not just a colonel. And this will get you to be a general by holding me, Colonel Polanski. That's what you think. The voice tells me everything.
You know, you and your little voice. I don't know. I somehow think that maybe you are lying through your teeth about things.
Get it, Nadia? These cookies are as good as your mother's. Did you learn the recipe from your mother?
Yeah, I did. I kept learning everything from my mom, and I didn't learn anything from my dad.
Oh,
So
this
the
is
smoked
probably
fish
good.
secret is lost.
This is probably a good thing you never learned anything from your father, because your father, when they let him go, he was never the same man anymore. He didn't want to smoke the fish. He didn't even want to
I
go close to his
know.
tractor.
I couldn't believe like this tractor was his pride, and then he just abandoned it.
It's just, I can, it's almost like he's not the same man. It's like he's completely
Yeah,
different
this is
guy.
what we all kept saying. Like he's not the same man anymore.
But I did see something, a little glimmer. He came back in my life. I didn't see him for 25 years or something like that. And then he bought a smoke machine. I made a smoke machine for fish and other thing. I put a TV ad on and he saw it. He come and he buy it. I don't know if he's using it, but he bought it and then he came and visited me. And he
That's
reminded me of our
weird. You
friendship.
know, when he was using the tractor, he kept saying that everything else is just not the real smoke. And then he bought the smoke machine that he basically cursed all that stuff.
Hmm. I, you know, he kept talking about, like when I saw him last time, he talked about this babushka. It wasn't talking about your mother. What happened to
No,
your,
he never
Flashback,
told.
Nadia, stay. Flashback to 30 years ago. So you are my wife. I think I love you. So why are you sad?
Because this is what you say. I think I love you. People don't think about things like that. And you hang out in your goddamn tractor all day long. It
I
looks like the tractor
like
is your wife, not
TV.
me.
I like watching TV. You disturb me. You want a lot from me, Mikhail. I don't have much. I just want to watch TV. Why don't you leave me alone?
You don't need to have anything to go and feed our pigs when they have to be fed. I'm milking the cow, you are feeding the pigs. That's our deal.
Oh.
You're you're an annoying wife. You stop me from watching my TV.
Look at other men in the village. They all feed the pigs without any reminders, and the smartest ones sell illegal alcohol that they make in the barn.
I mean, in Siberia. So I see you have come here from down south.
They can't get away with this with me. You are Jonas Bolans. You're the Jonas Borsky. I know you
Yes,
say just JB, but the voice tells me your name is Jonas Borsky.
they said you would be like this, that you would know things. I
Jonas
don't know.
Borsky. You are a little man. The voice tells me you won't last long here. They are using you, Jonas Borsky, because you are so easily manipulated.
You know, you are a very strange and unkind man. And up here in the cold of Siberia, we are not fond of that. You need to find compassion and be nice to us because we
Jonas
can do
Borsky,
things
that
to
is
you.
absolutely true. You need compassion. You are a man that needs compassion. You were an orphan after all, that nobody liked you. People made fun of you. The fact that your eyes are cross-eyed and you cover your cross-eyed with these thick glasses, Jonas Borsky. I know that, that sometimes they say you smell like a pig. You need a lot of compassion, Jonas Borsky. You need a lot of compassion.
I don't like you. I don't like you at all. I think you are a pig. You criticize me for being a pig, and you are a pig.
Jonas
And I'm
Borsky,
not
this is
going
good
to
for you.
listen to anything you say, and I'm going to tell the rest of the men to leave you alone, and you will be alone forever.
Jonas Borsky, I'm never alone. The voice always talks to me. It tells me what to do, where to go, what to eat, what to not eat,
Voice
what
just
to
means
drink,
you
what to
are
not do.
crazy. You are crazy in your own head. You are crazy.
That is absolute. This is the true thing. This is the first time in the last 15 years you have told the truth, Jonas Borsky, that I am crazy. You're absolutely right. I appreciate you speaking the truth once, Jonas Borsky. You don't have your mask on. That is good for you, Jonas Borsky. That is good.
Very strange man. And I don't like.
And this is why your daughter hates you, but you know that.
Edit. Nadia again. After I was talking to him not too long ago, he never once talked about the voice anymore. He used to always talk about the voice. Now, I never hear him say it one time.
That's weird. He keeps changing. I mean, I stopped visiting him that often because that voice is the only thing he kept talking about.
Yeah, that's true. All the time. The voice tells me this, the voice tells me that. Now, nothing.
Yeah, so he lost his voice, do you think?
Well, not his real voice, but he doesn't talk about the voice he hears anymore. Like he doesn't get messages no more. So it's just like different man, not the same guy almost. Like when did you see him last?
Actually, I recently I visited him and I brought him smoked fish,
You
and it
you brought
looks
him
like,
smoked fish?
yeah.
That's different.
Nadia, stay. Hello, my name is Captain from Polinsky. I wanted to talk to you because I am a retired captain from the KGB, and I wanted to tell you something about your father.
Oh, please come in. And do you like cookies?
I
They are
love
freshly
cookies.
baked.
I love cookies. Yes, I would take a cookie. I would be very happy to take a cookie.
Yeah, help yourself.
Oh, thank you so much. That's lovely. Cookies. Ah, no. Very tasty cookies. Yes, I wanted to tell you about your father because I am no longer of the KGB and I know that they have done some very bad and sneaky things. One thing they have done was they cloned your father.
Clone my father? This is
Yes,
insane.
the man that you know now is your father is not your father.
Wow.
I
That
can.
explains so much.
Ah, very good. I was wondering if you had noticed some changes.
I did. Even the way he sucks fish bones is very different.
Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Before, he would bite everything with his teeth like a little squirrel,
Mm-hmm.
and now he sucks it like a lollipop,
You
like
know,
a
they have not
schoolgirl.
perfected their cloning so that people are a little bit different than the ones that they cloned from. They take on their own personalities and they are different. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is this why mom got so depressed?
Yes, probably. I mean, this fellow, I don't know him now because they let him out. Your father, though, would you like to know what happened to your father?
Yeah.
He's in Siberia.
Edit, William. Boris, I wanted to call you to my office. You know that I've had a good relationship with you, Boris. You work for our TV station. You advertise your fish smoking
Smoker.
package.
Smoker. Yeah.
Yes, fish smoker. But Boris, I'm going to be frank with you. If you keep on meddling in the affairs that don't belong to you and putting your nose where it doesn't belong to you, there would be rather dark consequences for you. The least of which would be your being fired from our station and your product being confiscated. Do I make myself clear, Boris?
Uh, well, your message is clear, but I don't understand where it's coming from.
You've been recently made certain allegations about certain people of the very old times and past, and you have made certain contacts and spoken about certain things that do not concern you and concern the national security. And that is not tolerated by my company and by my employee.
Are you talking about Mikhail and his daughter?
Boris, I would pretend that I didn't hear that.
You pretend. But Mikhail was a
I would
school
pretend
chum.
then say that word, Boris.
Which word? Mikhail?
I would pretend I didn't hear that voice, that name, Boris.
Oh my God. Are you? I can say it. I
I
I
am
don't know what to
part
do
of
here.
the I am part of the system that is trying to keep the world safe. And that is all I can say. Then the person you're referring to may have something to do with the safety of the world.
But Huh. I am perplexed now. I don't know what to do.
What you do is you shut your mouth. You never talk about what you may have seen and who you may have known or anything like that. You don't want to be like this retired KGB person that had an accident, a car accident just before you got here, do you? Do you see what happened to the KGB officer, ex-officer?
That's that's the agent who interrogated me when me and what's his name was captured.
I
That's
pretend I didn't hear that. I
I
just showed you. I just showed you what future could be for you if you don't stop meddling and butting in somebody else's affairs.
okay.
I think that you are understanding.
Okay. Um where do I go from here?
Like nothing happened, Boris. Oh, it's good to see you, Boris. It's great. It's great.
Oh
You,
yes, Natasha. Yeah,
yes, yes.
it's a beautiful
We will
day.
go, and none of this unpleasantness happened. We would make more TV spots for you to sell even more fish smokers.
What unpleasantness? I don't see no unpleasantness
Exactly,
here.
exactly, Boris. Yeah, it is water under the bridge, right? Nothing ever
Yes,
happened. Nothing will
Natasha.
happen, right?
Yes, right. Okay. I go back to work now, okay?
Well, I mean, I appreciate all the work you have been doing, and maybe before you go and every unpleasantness, you need to have a conversation with a daughter and tell her that everything you said was you had too much vodka. Okay, now that that's clear, you would have a glorious future.
And scene.
Thank God.
William was trying to escape a little earlier.
I was thinking, how am I going to explain to you I had too much vodka and flew all the way from Russia to come see you in North America so I could tell you something about your father, which was not true, which was really true, without telling you.
Yeah, that wouldn't work because the former KGB officer